After a few years in prison, my perspective on what luck meant kind of changed. And it was kind of a natural progression to be like, man, I just got locked up having some terrible luck. Well, comes to find out, might have been some of the best luck that I ever had. Hello, everybody. My name is Guy. This is Creating Change, and we're going to talk about luck. We had a great conversation in this past month about luck. It was St. Patrick's Day, and it was just a perfect time to have a conversation on luck and success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than through one's own action. Uh, that's what the definition of luck is, as we just read. And when I think about that, it's like we can put ourselves in positions where it's easier for luck to find us, right? And we can also perceive things as being bad luck at a particular time. And then with enough time in between that and what is the future, you find that it was good luck. For example, remember I was looking forward to going out with a couple friends back years ago and had worked all week, and we had decided we was going to go to a little bar and just dance, hang out, whatever. And I wound up missing the ride, missing my chance to go with them. And they ended up getting in a little bit of a situation. And they, I thank God they weren't killed or anything. But as just bad luck would have it, on my side, I got off late, had some things I had to do, so I didn't make it in time to meet up with them. And at the time, I felt like, man, dang, I wanted to go so bad all week. Like we'd made plans, and I'd missed it. But then you know after finding out what happened, after they had went, and that they had gotten in a little bit of trouble and wound up getting pulled over, and then, just had a big hassle, and, I could have just been in the mix. So, as my bad luck at one particular moment would have it, it was actually good luck for me. And, that seems kind of like an oxymoron, kind of like you're, you know, like, doesn't really if you don't really give it time, then you don't understand it that way. It's like at the time something happens to you, it's like, okay, if you miss out on something that you was really wanting to do, or you thought that you wanted to do, well, that's bad luck. But then you might find out 5 minutes later or 5 years later that what you missed out on doing was a blessing, because something happened or there was a different situation come up. For example, with my, I always try to apply things in my own personal life, and it's funny because we talked about luck, and then it wasn't but a few days later, as luck would have it, a young lady was introduced into my life. She found me, um, and she contacted my wife, and um, you know, to let me know that she had found out that I was her dad, and she's almost 17 years old. It kind of feels like bad luck that I missed out on her life, because I didn't know she was in this world. And that's just the way it was, and she didn't know me until just about a year ago, and started trying to find me. And I look at it, and it's like, man, daggone it, I missed this part of her life. But maybe 17 years ago when she was born, or almost 17 years ago, maybe I wasn't the man that I needed to be. And I know I wasn't. Um, and it might would have sent me on a different path, and maybe I wouldn't have met my wife, whom I'm in love with, and I got a baby, or we got our boy. He's our baby. He's 14, going on 15. So as I get a little bit older and I start thinking about some of these things, and how my things have played out in my life, it's like luck is such a, a huge word. Though it's only 4 letters, there's so much at play when we start talking about luck, because you can place yourself in a position to have better luck, I think. But then you also can just, by random, it be just boom, something happens, and just craziness. So it's just one of these topics that I feel like it gives us such a good chance to start really examining things that's happened in our lives, and maybe trying to find a way to apply what seemed to be terrible for you at a particular time. uh, how, as luck would have it, it actually taught you or prepared you, or maybe kept you away from something that was going to harm you or not be good for your life. So that's just one of those things that I feel like it's important to take these opportunities when I have a chance to roll these things over, and really just think about what a word actually means and how we apply it in our lives. Sometimes we throw these words around and don't take into consideration just how important of a role that they play in our daily lives. So, my name is Guy. This is Creating Change. I appreciate y'all being here. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe, share if you feel so led. If not, I really don't care. I appreciate y'all being here. Always good vibes. If just like touching on these topics, and exploring, well, what do they really mean. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. Not going to keep this one as a crazy long video. Thank y'all. Please do hit the like button for me, subscribe. It always helps us small content creators out, and it's free for you guys. But let's take one more little look at what luck is. And I definitely believe that that has its truth, and I also believe that there's other truths that apply as well. So I hope this gives you something to think about. So until next time, y'all take care.